Hello, my name is Darkmoon Doll, and on Thursday I like to do this show called Spirituality Talk. Spirituality Talk is a show where I share with you the experiences I've had walking this earth all these years thus far, 43 years, and they can sometimes be of a supernatural, paranormal, metaphysical, or it may seem like a mundane nature, but I find the spiritual in every experience and encounter that I have each and every day. So today what I want to do is answer a viewer's question. Let me get the question out here. And the question is, can you please speak on the topic of deceased loved ones visiting us in our dreams, and why some beloved able to pay us a visit faster than others? Here's my opinion about that. And this is based on personal experience. What I think is that people who may be really close to somebody when they're alive, and then they suddenly just pass on. The person can be grieving and so sad and distraught that the person that passes on doesn't want to interfere with their grieving process. If the person that passed on came back to you, or whoever, came back to you and was always there comforting you, then you would just rely on the fact that that person was always going to be there, just as that person was when the person was living. But that person has to move on. This is my beliefs. That, well, it's probably other people's beliefs too, but I'm just sharing my beliefs, that people, when they pass on, they're ready to move on to the next level, whatever lessons that they're trying to learn as a soul. Why do some people come faster than others? Maybe there could be also some things that they have to work out with their lifetime that they had here on earth. Maybe they're having to heal. Maybe they were in distress when they passed on. Those can be all factors in why a loved one wouldn't come and visit you right away. That's like I said, when someone's really mourning really seriously, the loved one probably won't come by really fast because they want you. It's a process that you're supposed to be experiencing, is reliving the time when you were with that person, special someone that was so close to you, reliving those moments and purifying yourself, letting it go, and finding a way to find peace with the fact that, you know, whoever it is that passed away that was special to you, you will no longer see you here on this earthly plane. And I think that's why a lot of times certain spirits won't come to you right away after they died, because especially if you have a really close connection and they know that they have to move on and that you need to move on as well. So a part of moving on is having that grieving process, so that you get used to the fact that that person is no longer within your world. I mean, that sounds very dramatic and very harsh, but I think that is basically the reason why those spirits don't come to you right away. So, is there anything else on this that I wanted to speak on? That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to share with you some books that I found helpful regarding those that have passed on. Mostly, well, all of them are by an author and a well-known psychic that used to be alive named Sylvia Brown. I know she was very controversial because not a lot of people believed in her predictions. But regardless of all of that, read what you will into whatever is there. A lot of the stuff that she wrote in some of her books were very helpful for me. Like this one, Sylvia Brown, Visits from the Afterlife, The Truth About Haunting Spirits and Reunions with Lost Loved Ones. That's a really good one. And all of these books that I'm mentioning were given to me by a really dear friend. She just gave them to me for free. And then there's one, Sylvia Brown, Phenomenon, Everything You Need to Know About the Paranormal. That's a really good one. I'm not going to tell you about each one unless you'd like for me to do a separate book review on each of these books. This one, If You Could See What I See. This woman had noticed her psychic gifts when she was really young, a little girl, and her grandmother helped with her being proud of her gifts and helping her to learn how to use her gifts correctly. So, and this is Psychic Sylvia Brown, and then the last book is Book of Angels, where she breaks down what angels are all about. Not everybody believes in angels, but I like to read about things that I'm curious about. I'm being guided, and I think that everybody else is being guided. So, yeah, I hope today's show helped you guys out there and viewer who asked the question. Thank you so much. It was a great question, and a lot of people wonder about this all the time. So yeah, I hope that brings you guys some peace. If you have any further questions about that, leave your questions in the comment section below. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for the likes and shares, and thank you for your kind comments. Leave your comments down below, like I said, if you have any questions specifically about this topic, about loved ones, why don't they show up, sooner rather than later to visit you after they've passed on. Alrighty guys, have a great day. Peace.